Hi everyone, my name is Parul. Welcome to my channel Parul English Lab. Today I'll talk about two extremely essential English expressions. How about and what about. One of the common mistakes that people make while using these two expressions is that they use them interchangeably, which is absolutely incorrect because these expressions are similar but they are used in different ways. However, there is only one situation where these expressions can be used interchangeably, otherwise they are always used in different situations, and that's what I am going to talk about in this video. So this video is going to be really useful for all of you. So please watch it till the end, and before going ahead, please like and subscribe to my channel Parul English Lab, and don't forget to press the bell icon for future notifications. Now let's start our today's video. How about and what about? These expressions are always used at the beginning of a sentence. They cannot come in the middle or at the end of the sentence. They always come at the beginning. We always start a sentence with these expressions, and since these expressions start with a question word, how or what, so we always use these expressions as a question. First is how about. We use this expression to suggest something or to suggest the possibilities of an action. When you offer a suggestion, then we use how about, not what about. For example, one of your friends says, "I'm getting bored. What should we do?" And you say, "How about a movie?" Okay, so this means that you are giving a suggestion, a possible suggestion. You are saying we can go for a movie or we should go for a movie. So this way we use this expression. How about a movie? So here look at the structure carefully. After how about we have a noun. How about a movie? How about a long drive? How about swimming? How about shopping? So this way you can form a sentence using this expression how about and then noun. You can also have a gerund after this. For example, in place of saying how about a long drive, you can say how about going on a long drive. So how about, after how about we have a gerund. Gerund means base form of the verb plus ing, going. So how about going on a long drive? How about playing cricket? How about playing badminton? How about watching a movie? How about a movie? How about watching a movie? So after how about, watching, a gerund. Let me give you one more example. Someone asks you, "Can we meet today? I've got something really important to discuss with you." And you don't have time today, and you say, "How about meeting tomorrow?" So this means we can meet tomorrow or we should meet tomorrow. So it's a possible suggestion. So in this sentence, again after how about, I'm using a gerund. How about meeting tomorrow? How about going out for lunch? Now we have seen that we can either use a noun or a gerund after how about. We can also use a pronoun with first form of the verb after this expression. So in place of saying how about meeting tomorrow, you can also say how about we meet tomorrow. So the meaning is same. It's just that in one sentence you are using a gerund after how about, and in the second sentence you are using a pronoun and then first form of the verb. So this way you can use this expression in three different structures. One, how about plus noun. Second, how about plus gerund. And third, how about plus pronoun and first form of the verb. How about we go shopping tomorrow? Or how about shopping? Or how about going shopping? So all these sentences have the same meaning. You are using this expression to give a suggestion, but the structure is different. Next is what about. What about is used to mention a negative point or an objection or a potential problem. When we talk about anything that prevents you to do something else. For example, you want to do something and then there's something else that prevents you to do that thing. In that case, we use this phrase or this expression, what about? Let's look at an example. Your mom says, let's go out for dinner, and you have a science class, and you know that you cannot go out for dinner because you have a science class. And you say, but mom, what about my science class? So your science class is a potential problem because this prevents you from going out for dinner. So that's why we have used here what about? What about my science class? And your mom says, don't worry, that shouldn't be a problem. You can talk to your science teacher and reschedule it. So this way we use this expression what about to talk about a potential problem or an objection. Let me give you one more example. Someone in the office says, I need to leave early. Something urgent has come up. And you say, what about the presentation? So this is again a potential problem that prevents him to leave early. Okay, so the presentation. So what about the presentation? Means you need to give it today. So how can you leave early today? And he says, please reschedule it. I have to go. So this way we use this expression what about to talk about a potential problem that prevents you to do something else. Next we use what about to remind someone that a particular person or a thing needs to be considered. For example, someone says, I have invited everyone, and you say, what about Max? So this means that you reminding him about Max, that Max need to be considered as well. And then that person might say, oh, I forgot him completely, or yes, I have invited him already. He has finished all his tasks. What about the presentation? So this is another situation wherein we use what about to remind someone that a person or a thing needs to be considered. Here if we look at the structure with what about, so after what about we can either use a noun or a pronoun. Now let's talk about that one situation where we can use how about and what about interchangeably. We use them interchangeably when we want to ask the same question back to the other person. For example, someone asks you, how are you? You say, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? So in place of saying how are you, in place of asking the same question again, you say, how about you? Or what about you? So in this situation, you can either use how about or what about. Meaning will remain the same. This means that you are repeating the same question. When are you leaving? I'll leave at 8. What about you? Or how about you? This means what time are you leaving or when are you leaving? You are repeating the same question. We also use how about and what about interchangeably when we ask the other person what they are doing or feeling. For example, we are going for lunch. How about you? Or what about you? So this means that we are going for lunch. What are you doing? I'm getting bored. How about you? Or what about you? So this means that that's how I am feeling. How are you feeling? How about you? What about you? I am tired. How about you? I'm delighted. How about you? So in this situation, we can use how about and what about interchangeably. They have the same meaning only in this situation. So that's all for today. I hope you understood the difference between how about and what about and where we can use them interchangeably. Now please practice and try to make some more sentences. If you still have any doubts, you can always mention in the comment section. Now please practice and like and subscribe to my channel Parul English Lab, and don't forget to press the bell icon for future notifications. Thank you, take care, have a great day.